you're not going hard enough. I say this from a point of view of the person that is most similar to you, me. I personally think we may live very different lives, but we're living the same character. All right, if you're watching a video of some young guy with a backwards hat on who's about to go to the gym, yeah, we kind of have a lot of things in common, all right? We have a lot of things in common. Let me get this right. With that being said, I know you because I know myself. I know when I wake up, I probably tell myself, oh yeah, I get the morning routine going, do this, do that. When in reality, maybe I get a little dressed, maybe I shower even, I grab my phone and I start scrolling. Maybe that's not you in this phase of life, respect. But if it is you, and be honest with yourself, you're not doing what you could be doing. And I don't say this from a point of view of a teacher or a superior. I say this from a point of view of a fellow brother. You're not doing enough, dog. You're not moving the hammer. You're not moving the needle. You're not getting on your saddle and riding the wave of life. You're not grabbing life by the throat and saying, give me what I want. Because you're sitting in your room. You're not going outside when you don't want to go outside. I'm not even saying the gym. I am talking about the gym, but more about this life force, bro. If you can't say, man, I haven't been on an adventure in a while, let me take an Uber to the most populated area in my town and just go for it. And just meet some people, do some shit, do some push-ups on a nice bridge or some shit. I don't know. Think of something. You have your own brain. Don't use AI. And I say this again as a fellow brother. I'll be honest with you. I would use AI sometimes to be like, oh, what should I do? Oh, right now I'm in bed. What's the best thing I can do right now to get the ball rolling? How fucking retarded are you? You have an imagination for a reason. You know, you don't have an imagination just to think of you getting head and getting a little horny, you know? You have an imagination to build your reality. Dog, we have a brain that's full of capacity, full of ingenuity, full of creativity. If you're not using it, you're wasting what God gave you. And you know, you can be like, oh, whatever, fuck this guy, fuck whatever he's saying. But if you hear me right now, I want you to feel that spark. I want you to feel that spark in your chest that tells you to take on the world. Take on the world. It's all here. It's all here for us. It's all here for us. You know, we can look at all the obstacles that are holding us back. But if you use your imagination, you look past those obstacles, you realize it's easy as shit to go further. It's easy as shit to move forward in life. I take that back. It's simple. It's simple to go further in life. It might not be easy. It might be the hardest thing you do. But when you get that ball rolling, you start moving with life, dog. You stop listening to that bitch-made thought in your mind that tells you, I mean, it's okay to like have a phase in life where like you relax and like you don't do much. Sure. If in some other way you're moving ahead in some other way. For example, I moved to a different country. For a few months, I didn't do much. Well, hold on. When the few first months, I was going at it. I was going hard. I was doing exercise, plus meeting new people, plus doing this, plus going out, doing all this shit. But then at some point, with the going out and studying and doing this and doing that, I stopped working out. Because I told myself, oh yeah, I'm in a different phase of life. I can, you know, coast by and do whatever I want and kind of figure out the spiritual, whatever, all this gay shit. I'm not saying stop that. I'm not saying stop your curiosity to try new things and, you know, experiment with your identity. I'm not saying stop that. But when you stop furthering your exercise, when you stop furthering your physical capacity of strength, endurance, fitness, everything else falls out of motion. No matter how much you think that you're pushing forward in some other way, if you're not activating the blood vessels in your lymphatic system, if you're not causing your CNS, is it CNS, is it? When you're lifting heavy weights and your muscles are really stressed out, when you're not activating that on a daily basis, on a three day by week basis, you lose a certain roar in your belly. And I'm gonna say this for the last time. I'm not saying this as an authority figure. I'm not saying this as somebody as somebody who's looking down on you saying, oh, come up here. No, I'm saying this as a fellow brother that has gone through the same thing. I know what it feels like to feel lazy and excuse it and rationalize it into, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos to get some inspiration for whatever. No, that's gay. It's gay. It's gay to sit in your room and think that your thinking will do something. That sentence doesn't make any sense too. I just realized this. It's stupid to think that thinking will make you do something. Thinking, doing, two different things. I'm gonna end this video by saying, go out into the world. Feel that pressure, feel that fear, feel that voice that tells you to go back to your room and keep thinking and jerking off. Go out into the world and make something out of this force of nature that you are.